Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Yay, Friday. It's Friday. How are you? Getting ready for the day, doing our thing, setting out my products, ready to go. I continue to learn an amazing amount of new makeup terminology, thanks to all of you. In fact, I heard that, I should not necessarily be referring to this as just doing my makeup, but rather I am slaying or I am about to beat that face. Woo! Because I am hip. One thing that spot is just not getting better. That is just not great. But in regard to the beat that face phraseology, it's sort of interesting because a lot of folks have rightly, and I should really be taking this advice, they've been warning me about the violence of my blending and how in the long run I am just going to create almost unspeakable wrinkles that will in the long run transform my face into what I assume will look much like a plug dog, you know, with all the stuff. And yet we call it beat that face. Sort of interesting because beat that face doesn't sound too dissimilar from violent blending, and yet apparently when you beat that face you are actually gentler than when I violently blend.
Are you waking up and making up?
I'm waking up and making up. Jen
Ladies
Dalton,
and gentlemen.
come hither, Jen Dalton.
Oh, I don't have any makeup on. So
What are you doing?
The makeup people are going to be like, who is that?
Is that one of
This
the things?
is a beauty blender.
You stop it right now.
It's mine.
Oh yeah.
So, but I'm going to get you one.
What? Now, do you have to dampen it? I've been doing I've been doing some research.
You dampen
You
it?
get in so your face is.
Oh, but I have no makeup on, so people are going to be like,
I don't either.
"She's
I
getting
mean,
this
I
look
do,
away."
but it's just in just globs.
It's a little egg-shaped thing.
I know.
See,
I
and then
like that.
you're not going to create any creases because of, and it makes a little airbrush finish.
Like that.
But you dampen it, and then you take a little napkin and kind of just like wipe away the moisture. And then the foundation, it prevents the foundation from going into the crevices and on your face.
You know how I feel about crevices, Jen.
So there you go.
That sounded award.
Everybody's been telling you to use this.
That's
There
it.
The
That's
magic
the thing.
egg. Why didn't I invent this, by the way?
I don't know. I like when you ever see those egg things where you can shake them like.
Oh, that I used to play that in a band.
Man,
that was my instrument.
Those people are always the hippest. The ones who have the little egg shaky deals. I love those people. But I worry because the dampening that creates another step, and I already added a step yesterday that I've already forgotten today. It's already too late because I primed yesterday, and I should have primed today. And here I am, completely unprimed. And that's unacceptable, and I apologize. But that reminds me, I started by talking about how many things I've learned, and one of the things I've learned is that apparently I was using way too much primer. I was sort of putting it on like a lotion or a hardy balm, and apparently it should not be applied that way. It's like a little dab will do ya, like a mini dollop, a skosh, a smidgen. But just one of those words, just a little tiny bit would be sufficient. The other thing that people have been stressed out about, and I'm trying to get through as many comments as I can. It's difficult because so many people have thoughts, and I love all of the thoughts, but it's hard to get to all of them. But one of the things that people are also concerned about is in a lot of the videos, I'm wearing a white shirt, and it stresses them out. Because at any moment, of course, I could get makeup just all over my business. But I haven't. I've been pretty good about that.
It's like when you eat tacos, you never ever get the salsa on.
You never want to drop salsa on the white shirt either. So this is sort of going to do the opposite because I'm in this sort of dark violet, or as I like to call it, my grimace shirt. Grimace, not the face you make when you're in pain, but rather Grimace, the old McDonald's character that is.
People won't know who that is.
I know. Anyone under the age of pretty much younger than me really is down with Grimace. There should be a line of Grimace wear. But anyway, so this will cause a different problem because because my powder is loose. It is a loose powder. And so if that were to get on this shirt, then I've got what looks like just one of the gnarliest dandruff issues in the history of hair follicles. Well, no, if I get powder up on my business today, that's going to be problematic. Oh, another thing that some people are saying, mostly fellas who are like, what's that dude doing makeup? Is that they're like, he looks exactly the same as he did before, which for me is exactly what I'm trying to do, because I'm not really going for anything stylized per se. I just have to, so when I'm under the lights, I have to get it so that I don't look real shiny, and so that the contours of my face are still available. Available? Visible? I don't know. I got a minute and a half left, so I got to wrap this deal up. But thank you for joining me as I slay / beat that face. So beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. Whoo! You take your bronzer, better put it right there. Gonna take concealer up into my hair. Because if I don't, on the TV, I scare the people. All the people. Whoo! Okay, I literally have to go right now. Hey, have a great Friday, everybody, and I'll see you maybe on the TV. Remember, we do Good Morning Cincinnati on Local 12, 4:25 a.m. to 9, and then we go from no, that's wrong, 4:25 to 7, and then we switch 7 to 9 on 64, and then 9 to 10 back on 12. It's a path, it's a quest, it's an adventure, and we sure hope you'll join us.